couple of weeks ago,
Mm-hmm.
you brought up a very interesting topic that I had no idea was as contentious or
That doesn't sound like me, but okay.
no, it's like a controversial issue.
Ooh, that's my one for the year.
You
and it's
brought-
only February and we're done.
You brought up the 72-hour all-natural deodorant, full-body deodorant,
Yep, every nook and cranny and orifice.
which got a very passionate response. Our buddy Euclid had observations about this, that he was like, he was talking about it with his lady, being like, what the hell is this? Why does this even exist? 72 hours is way too long. There was a comment from somebody new that was like, holy shit, this is, yeah, I thought the same thing. And I was like, what the hell? Our most engaging episode is about deodorant,
As do stinky, yeah.
as we planned all along.
Yes.
But the subtext of that episode was basically about human hygiene, personal hygiene, and how there seems to be a trend. We thought it was a recent trend at encouraging people not to shower or bathe as much.
To go as long as you possibly could. They were giving you 72 hours at least.
They were saying that this deodorant's going to last you, half a week, basically.
Until you reapply, and then you basically get another 72 hours afterwards.
It's a buff. Like you can keep multiplying.
Yeah, you're just playing WoW with your body.
It's 3 days, then 6 days, and no, it's 3, 6, 18.
9. Oh, okay.
We're gonna multiply 3,
we're
9, 27. So it's gonna just keep. Then you're gonna have like a layer of shit under your arms that's a 1/4 inch thick.
Remember when I text you these pictures and I go like, "Hey man, imagine the smell."
But you sent me an article from almost a year ago that seems to imply that this intense propaganda of not bathing has been going on for a while, at least a year.
Correct. And there is supposedly some scientific, quote unquote, scientific backing to some of this stuff.
So this is an article in the New York Post, but it is based on a BBC article. Daily showers are purely performative and have no real health benefit, experts insist.
I kind of feel that the fact that they put performative in quotations is a personal slight towards you.
I was bragging about being a daily bather. And then the next morning you sent me this article being like, idiot.
The experts say.
I always knew you were a performative, pretentious person.
You go out there on the street, you stand next to the guy that's all head to toe in chrome doing his robot thing, and you're doing your daily showers.
I really can't shut up about how often I shower. Alex will be like, "Hey, did you see that Disney Plus show?" And I'll be like, "I don't know. I was taking a shower when it was
too
on."
busy.
I was too busy showering,
breaking in my new loofah.
Call it perfumative hygiene.
Ooh.
I think that to be a writer, you just have to know puns. Like puns are more important to journalism now than anything else.
Integrity.
And yeah, oh, for sure. Integrity's been gone for a while.
Sure.
The Daily Show.
I feel that's what journalism school is. They just teach you how to do puns all the time.
Punning 101.
Puns 101.
Experts say the daily shower has no proven health benefit, dismissing the dousing as a socially accepted practice geared toward staving off accusations of funkiness. As A-listers like Jake Gyllenhaal and Mila Kunis admit they've been saying no to the nozzle.
Mila Kunis, I remember that story you told me. Shh. I remember that.
Yeah, you can't. Hey, I know that I rub elbows with famous people a lot, but I don't want to become blacklisted by the industry because I tell Alex stories about how Mila Kunis smells.
I'm the dude in that meme that's in the corner where everybody's talking about Mila Kunis. I'm standing there going like, they have no idea that I know she smells.
I mean, to be fair, that story is probably 10 years old.
But you know what?
That was at the Chicago Theater.
Mm-hmm.
And it was
Old habits die hard.
It was information that circulated very quickly, because it was like, hey, did you notice? And everyone was like, oh yeah, everybody noticed.
Couldn't tell if I was that or Otakon.
Anyhow, so it's sad that Jake Gyllenhaal also smells, apparently.
Yeah.
This actually, that detail will come up again, about how there's these people who are like, I don't shower and I don't smell. Really? Is that really true? What the prostitute state author? What is? I think I missed something.
Why are we washing?
Why are we washing? Mostly because we're afraid somebody will tell us we're smelling. That we smell.
Donachad McCarthy. Donachad
told the BBC.
Some Irish guy?
The English. If you go 100 years back, we didn't shower every day because the shower was not a normal thing to have. If we go back 100 years...
We also had polio.
Japan was bathing every day.
The ancient Egyptians also had hygiene.
We don't shower because of health. We shower because it's a normal thing to do. Bullshit.
Yeah, being healthy is a normal thing.
Only hoses off once per month to help the environment. A lifestyle choice inspired by spending 2 weeks in the 2 weeks in the Amazon with indigenous Yanomami people. He said.
When does she end up getting cannibalized?
Okay, so here's my thing. This isn't something I don't shower because I'm worried about smelling in front of people. I shower because I feel dirty. I shower because I'm in public. I shower because I would like to have a clean butt at the start of every day. I would like, and I'm just going to be blunt. Like, it's sort of like after 2 days without showering, I'm like, I'd really like to do
a little funky. Yeah.
And you and I, without oversharing, are more fastidious than other people would necessarily be.
Correct.
On a normal day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think, like, even if you go at least like a couple days without showering, like, you can feel that, like, yes, I understand that there's like these oils and stuff, kind of like your hair, like there's like natural oils and stuff in your body where it's like, yes, I know that this oil is protecting your skin to keep it from being dried out and stuff, but at the same time, as you're going throughout your day, you're just walking and all these microbes and dirt and dust is just getting on your skin. It's just getting grimy and grungy and all that stuff, and you kind of want to just, like, how long are you willing to trap that on there, like a air filter on a HVAC unit or something?
Like, I don't like how oily my hair is at the end of 3 days. Mm-hmm. It's like, I'm not going to just leave my hair like that.
I don't need to put product in my hair because my body makes natural product.
McCarthy told the reporter he opts instead for a wash at the sink, using a cloth to give his body a good scrub.
So he's still washing himself.
He's still washing, but he doesn't take a shower.
Then abstaining from daily showers might seem like an antisocial behavior. Medical experts are inclined to lean toward agreeing with earthy types, like McCarthy, saying that the modern obsession with cleanliness can actually be hazardous to one's health.
Doubt.
Manhattan dermatologist Dr. Julie Rosak recently told the Post that prolonged and daily showers could strip away the skin's microbiome, which plays a role in protecting the skin and is also, quote, extremely important in overall health of the body. Which I kind of touched upon now. It's like, yes, I understand that it creates this thing, but it's like it also attracts stuff like that. Like the layer that's protecting you from those dirty things will eventually get on your body, and it's like, how long are you going to be? It's like trying to drive your car when the gas light's on, being like, how long can I still keep going with the fumes only?
I just think that it's also good form if you're sharing a bed or being intimate with other people that you maintain good hygiene.
Mm-hmm.
Because from personal experience, I would say I can tell when it's been more than a couple of days since somebody has taken a shower.
Yeah.
And it's not in a good way.
Yeah. Yeah. And on that note, it's like, okay, well, if you're not going to be bathing, and you're going to bed after a long day of, I mean, I wouldn't even put it past these people that if they go outside and they mow the lawn and then they go to bed that night, do you change out your bedding on a regular basis?
I was going to say that that's
do you change your clothes?
Change your sheets.
Do you wash your clothes? And along with that, do you brush your teeth? Because if you're not going to bathe your body, why even bother washing the inside of your mouth? Do you wipe yourself afterwards?
Stop it.
I mean, because who knows? These people might be sadistic. I think they're sadistic.
Maybe they've got the loofah dipped in vinegar. They've just got it sitting next to the toilet.
It's got to be apple vinegar because that's the new hot thing.
Yeah.
Chemist David Whitlock was so adamant about preserving the dermal barrier that the bathing abstainer didn't shower for 12 years. Instead opting to spray himself with good bacteria that he claims neutralizes the body's smell-making chemicals.
Okay, I want to see what David Whitlock looks like.
If he's been spraying himself with this good stuff for 12 years, I don't think it's that good because I haven't heard of this stuff. And he looks exactly how you would imagine him to be. Somebody that would appear on an episode of To Catch a Predator.
He looks like he may be a very nice person. I'm sure he's a great guy. He looks like the ugly bastard in doujinshi comics. He's the ugly bastard hashtag.
She's trying to undermine the hero, which is like the favorite son.
He's the guy who kidnaps the one guy's wife and mind breaks her. That's him. That's this guy.
He looks like, you know what? He reminds me of somebody from Ninja Scroll. Is he a college professor? Because of course.
I rest my
case.
What's
bueno.
Oh my goodness. That's amazing. Ugly Bastards anime.
Hey, look, it's Trash Taste.
Yeah. Anyhow. So we got these people talking up a storm, saying you don't have to shower, that you're fine just like wallowing in your own filth. I don't understand. Okay, let's say that there is no health benefit whatsoever to taking a shower.
Mm-hmm.
It just feels good.
Yeah.
It's just like a great thing. End of the day, end of the night, you want to wind down, take a warm shower, or you wake up in the morning feeling kind of groggy. Let's like gradually get the day started with a nice shower in the morning. It's like, or you like, we're mowing the lawn and working on the garden, or like building a shed. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of like homeowners, and then like it's like, oh, I'm super tight and sore from all this stuff I did all day. I'm gonna go sit in the bath for half an hour. Like, this is all like treat yourself. Like, these are nice things to have in life, and like it's 2025. Let's indulge in some bathing.
We have indoor plumbing. We've invented. The Romans had aqueducts that brought the water from the mountains down to the cities. Mm-hmm. Like, there was a reason why they did that. It's like. And they were, even back then, like, they were hygienic to begin with. They had like public baths. They had like, the public bathrooms, the vinegar on the stick and stuff at least.
They were trying their best.
Yeah. I mean, and these were, like they're seen as like, antiquity at this point and stuff, but it's like, they were probably cleanlier than you are, quite frankly.
Than this guy, than the ugly bastard, for sure.
Yeah. But and a lot of these people, like, if they're not bathing because they don't feel grody, like each of them has a different concept and feeling of what grody is until they finally decide to do that. Well, then this guy, he goes over a decade without bathing, which I can tell and stuff. But
I like.
What do you do in your what is your bathroom used for at this point? Like,
like
what do you have in there?
I like ugly bastard converted to ugly Chad.
Chadified the bastard.
Sorry, I didn't mean to derail you.
No, that's fine.
But it's funny to me that that article is saying like, 100 years ago we were all filthy and dirty, and it's like, yeah, okay, and it was like terrible. Like you look at like the Middle Ages. I know that wasn't 100 years ago, but my point is that it was like disease, and nobody knew knew why it was a disease, even though they were like washing their clothes in the same river that was filled with that they used as a bathroom.
Right. Yeah.
And then you look at Japan with their public baths and bathing as a like traditional thing, and it's like, oh, they didn't have that.
Yeah.
So that's something that I look at and I'm like, how did they not figure this out earlier?
Right.
How did it's like this? Was there something evolutionarily off where people weren't like, that smells, I don't want to be part of that. Let's stop doing that because it smells and it's gross.
Right.
Instead, they were just like, this is fine for me to drink and bathe and wash my clothes in the same water and use it as a bathroom.
Right.
It's like, how did that happen? How did they ever think that was okay? Come on, you're a history major. Not that far back.
Not that far back. There were some places that they had some bathhouses, but they were more in the fringes of Europe and stuff. There was funny though, like when I played Kingdom Come Deliverance, there was like a bath house, like a bath area you can wash yourself and stuff. So there were people that had some concept of like personal hygiene. And
I'm
being
embellishing.
Clean and yeah. But this thing where it's just like we've gotten to the point also just socially, socially. Modern society is like, you need to be hygienic when you are interacting with people in society, because if you want us to interact with you or you want to partake in it, there are certain types of norms that you have to be willing to undertake yourself. And washing yourself should definitely be something like that. Like if you're going to an important meeting or an event, it's like, you're not going to wash. You're not going to be like there's a certain cutoff point when spritzing yourself with cologne or body spray or 72-hour deodorant is not going to be cutting it anymore, no matter what.
I love the comments, and I know New York Post is a questionable. This article in particular is based on a bunch of different things, like Vice is in here, BBC is in here, whatever. But the comments, the audience for New York Post are a bunch of like, well, you'll see. There's nothing more than an environment. This is nothing more than an environmentalist ploy to restrict water usage. They've already put big brakes on showerhead flow rates in public, said almost nothing, and bold them to take. Yeah, I thought at first I had read this as there's nothing more environmentalist than trying to restrict water usage, because I always felt that way. It's funny though, I was in San Francisco last weekend. And
my condolences.
Yeah, it was fine. I was there during, it was actually Lunar New Year, so they were doing the parade. That was kind of cool. San Francisco Lunar Parade, Chinatown. But I was surprised by how good the shower head was in the hotel. Because I was like, I don't have this kind of water pressure at home. And I thought that that California was water restrictive with all of their stuff, but whatever. I don't know what was going on.
I think
at
it's just
hotel.
watering the lawns.
No, they had signs up. I should have taken a picture that said like, this toilet uses water, reused water, recertified water or whatever. Do not drink. And I was like, who is going to the urinal being like, yes, fill this up, please. Anyway.
Yeah.
Please,
tastes a little hoppy.
Please bathe every day, at least the days you're going out. Women used to carry perfume sachet so they could hold up to their nose in case they had to be around someone who smelled, because they only bathed once a week. This is a big bag of dried shiitake.
That was my post.
After the past 4 years of everyone telling you and leaving instructions to wash your hands in every bathroom, now they want you not to shower.
Good point.
False, did not even read it. Showers are a great relief at the end of a hard work day. These are all these bougie people who don't put in some like elbow grease during the day.
Mm-hmm.
They, they don't know the plight of white collar video editors who come home from work with sore muscles and need.
They after a hard day's work, the blue collar job, they just want an American beer, a lung dart, and a hot soak in a tub.
Hey,
that kind of sounds like you,
a cowboy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, even a cow. You could take baths in Red Dead.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
you had to pay for it though, and it was usually after being with a hooker, or a prostitute.
Yes, that is true. Prostitute and the saloon ladies.
Eat bugs, don't shower to save the planet.
Save the planet.
I think computer was supposed to make us smarter, not dumber. Anyway, ever ride a bus in New York City in the summer? Didn't think so. Daily showers are the one thing that make the modern world work, blah, 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 blah. Yes. Oh, I like this.
Ever go to an anime convention?
Yeah.
Didn't think so.
Mental health and self-esteem. Yes, I agree. So the point is, there's nothing inherently wrong with being environmentally aware and turning the water off while you're brushing your teeth and not just letting it run.
Yeah.
Being conscientious, that's all great.
Right.
Cutting out showers to make yourself feel better about the environment, that's you're being a nut job.
And I understand you're trying to save the environment by cutting back on the water, but at the same time, it's like you still have to pay for any of the water that you end up using. And
also, can I just say,
yes.
One thing that confuses me about all of this environmentalist stuff
confuse a cat
is that I've seen multiple articles over the past 5 years, let's say, where people basically have said global warming is irreversible. It's not getting any better. It's only getting worse. It's too late. The planet's doomed.
Mm-hmm.
So my question then is like, well then, can't we just like give up?
Just go full tilt?
Yeah, like what are we worried about then?
Just go full tilt up to 11.
They're basically being, technically speaking, we're not even supposed to be here anymore. Because according to an inconvenient truth, I think we were supposed to be dead 10 years ago.
I think we were supposed to be drowned at this point.
Yeah, supposed to be drowned.
Yeah. Or burned alive from the acid rain from the 70s. Remember that?
So it's like, to me, it's like, holy shit, we've already won.
We did.
We're already in overtime.
Well, the people who bathe on a regular basis have won. That's how we will defeat the greenhouse gases.
I'm being flippant, but I think that there is a moderation in all things approach to all of this, where sacrificing your hygiene because it makes you feel like you're making the planet healthier, it may be a misguided attempt.
Because while you're saving water, you're still purchasing a product that's made from chemicals that are coming from the earth, including the packaging for your 72 hours of, not smelling this and stuff like that. I don't know. I would just rather go and take a bath.